Had the most amazing opportunity a couple of years ago to travel around the world and look at how people approach domestic and family violence prevention in a whole suite of workplaces and social settings. And I kept getting asked this question. Domestic and family violence has domestic in the name. Isn't it not a workplace issue? It's a personal issue. It's a thing that happens at home. And this is just fundamentally untrue. There are a bunch of amazing experts who are far more qualified and far more experienced than I am, but I will repeat what they told me, which is that domestic and family violence happens all around us and it happens in all of the moments. It's not just relegated to the home. It is how someone takes their partner to work. It is how that person harasses them while they are at work or sends them kneeling messages or calls their coworkers to ask if they are at work. It is how that person may use the way they receive their paycheck against them. Domestic and family violence is about the relationships between people who may also both work for you, or there may be more than one person involved. And it is also about the way in which you structure your workplace to positively or negatively impact the person who is experiencing domestic and family violence. So if you control how and when they're paid, what their safety and security looks like at work, how they can take workplace leave, or they can work flexibly, then you influence what their outcomes may be on domestic and family violence. And it's not that long a bow to draw to look if you are in a position of power and control, if you're an executive, if you are someone who is a manager of someone experiencing, if you have set up a system of work that makes it worse for that person who is experiencing, then your workplace is negatively affecting their outcomes, and you have a responsibility to look after that person in the way in which they are able to fulfill their obligations at work, as well as an ethical and personal obligation to figure out, can I support this person who has given so much to me and my business to be looked after as well? I'm not saying you have to solve the domestic and family violence issue for that person, but I'm saying you need to take a long, hard look at what the influence of your workplace and your workplace's systems are on the outcomes of a potential person who might be 1 in 5 Australians who are affected by domestic and family violence, because there's probably people who are working for you who will be affected by this issue.